Hi, my name is Liz from Pretty and Pink Cakes. Today you will be learning how to make a daffodil. So I'm going to get started with what you need first. So you're going to need a daffodil template, which I already have on my flower nail. And the flower nail is to be of any size. You will also need tip 104, tip 3, and tip 1. And I also recommend the wilted tip covers because the royal icing does dry out. So it's really good to have them covered. And obviously some bag ties. Okay. You will also need some wax squares, glue stick, something to form, and a dusting pouch. I might have a link on how to make a dusting pouch if you don't know already on my website, so check that out. Okay. So let's get started. So I have my flower nail, and I'm going to be placing some glue stick in there. So a wax square, which is just cut out of wax paper, is going to be placed on there, which allows me to still see the template. Okay. Next, I'm going to have tip 104 on my bag. So if you see it, that's why I like to have a coupler in there, because it lets me switch between the 3 tips. So there's a total of 6 templates. How you want to hold your tip is with the thin side pointing up, which is the number side. So I'm going to have my thicker side right in the center in the little dot, and I'm going to turn. Now I'm going to just complete one petal at a time, stop, lift, and then continue with the next. So I'm going to start here. And I'll do it really slowly, so I'm stopping. Once I hit the top, I'm going to stop and pull down. Okay? So I'm going to, and I have it at a 45-degree angle, if you're wondering. And I'm going to continue. Now my students are always asking me how to do the last one, because in the last one, if you're just continuing with the same movement, then you hit your first one. So what I like to do, I do it more in the air and just let it fall. So if you pay attention, I'm not actually touching on this one, and I'm just turning, and I'm just like letting it snug in there. Okay. So now you have a total of 6 petals. Your next step will be with your dusting pouch. So what you will be doing is you're going to be dipping your 2 fingers into your dusting pouch. So you're just kind of hugging in there, pinching it to make sure that dust gets on your 2 fingers really, really well. Okay. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be pinching the tip of each petal. So I pinch to form a triangle. And you'll do that to every single one. And now that royal icing sticks, just dust your fingers again. Now we have it complete from that step. Now is the center. So you're going to be switching your tip 104 to tip 3. And with your tip 3, you will be making a little tornado. So you're going to start with a dot, slowly and gradually become into a bigger and bigger and bigger circle. So we're going to start with a really small dot. And then I'm going to turn and gradually become bigger and bigger circle. And with your finger, you could grab some dusting pouch, just close it up. The next step will be switching to tip 1. And on top of that smaller circle, you're going to be making a zigzag. So you're just going to let it come out, and you're going to make a little zigzag on top of that circle. Now we're just going to remove our daffodil, place it onto a former, and now you have a daffodil. You just need to let it set for a few minutes, 15 minutes, and it usually dries up really quick. Okay? So if you stay tuned, our next flowers coming up will be the apple blossom and the rose, some button flowers, and some pansies. Okay? Stay tuned.